Hello, amazing parents. You're welcome to the day 8 of our screen time challenge. So, today we are going to be looking at identifying and deleting screen time triggers. Now, what are triggers? Triggers are situations, emotions, and habits that prompt your children to turn to the screen frequently or to turn to a particular kind of content on the screen always or for a longer period. Now, why is it important for us to look at this? Because knowing the root cause of a thing will help you manage and or manage that situation. So now, what are those things, those situations, those emotions, those habits that could be prompting children to turn to the screen for a longer period? Number one is boredom. And when children do not have anything to do, children are human, right? So they don't have anything to do. They easily turn to the screen and they stay for a longer period because you have provided nothing for them to do. Now, the American Association of Pediatricians, the Association of American Pediatricians, sorry, they have said that boredom is a major trigger for children turning to the screen. Number two is parental habit. Now, children are copycats, they follow after you. That is why I encourage parents to learn. They should learn, break habits for the sake of your children. Now, if you're a type of parent who is always binging on the screen, whenever you enter the sitting room, the next thing is screen. You are jumping from one channel to the other. It's not that you are learning from your screen or you are working on your screen, but your children are seeing you passively spending time on the screen. If it's on your phone, you're always watching skits, you're always watching all manner of things, you're always chatting, you're always doing things on the phone that are not intentional, they are not purposeful, right? Your children will also copy to from that. And also, if you're a kind of parent who what you do is always to easily turn your children to the screen, you have a child or you have children, oh, whenever they want it, you provide for them. So thirdly is what I call easy access, right? That is why we thought the other day that you should create screen free zones in your home. When children have easy access to screen, they would always want to use it, right? There is always TV for them, there's always phone for them, there's always tab for them at any time they want, so they will always turn to it. Another important thing is unstructured time. This one is realistic in many homes. Children what use the screen whenever they want it, however they want it. There is no time as to when they should use the screen. That's why the other time we try to schedule screen time. When you schedule screen time, children know that okay, by 3 p.m. we don't have any business with the screen, but once it's 5, it is our screen time. That time they know that oh, they spend 2 hours on the screen. That's the allotted time. All right, it is 3 hours. It's at the allotted. Once it's 3 hours is over, they get up and get something else to do. Another thing is when you provide no alternatives, right? So lack of alternatives. That's why when they don't have any other thing to do, because human beings, we are not created to be immobile. We are created to be mobile, to be active. So when they don't have any other alternatives to do, what will they do? They will just turn to the screen and stay. So now, having known some of these triggers, we want to find out how do you delete them. Number one is that you should remove boredom. Provide your children activities to do. Let them have something to do, right? It's not that all the time they must have something to do, but many of the time they should have something blocking their calendar, their time, okay? Even if it is sleep, in the afternoon they should have siesta because they need it so much, right? So make sure that they are not bored. Though sometimes also boredom can bring about creativity, but boredom should not dominate their day. Again, is you as a parent, give yourself to learning, break some circles, break some circles. So don't be that. I tell myself, I learn because of my child. I grow daily because of my child, right? Because I want to see my child to become better than me. So I need to help the child. I want my child seeing me read the Bible. I want my child seeing me read books. So because of that, I compel myself to do those things so that it's easy for him to say, oh, My mother is always reading, so I will read. In fact, that one is automated, right? So give yourself to learning, break those cycles. If you are, there was this time parents and mothers were binging on, is it PB Niger in Nigeria? Some mothers, it is it the India movies, right? They watch Indian movies and their children watch these things with them. Tell me how those children will not be addicted to that. Some people, it is phone. They are always, always, always on the phone. Not that they are working on their phone or they are learning on their phone, just like you are doing now. No, this one is that they are jumping from Facebook to Instagram to this to that, just aimlessly. And that's what will happen. Their children will pick that habit. Now, so you need to help yourself and set yourself to a limit, right? Good. And then again, provide alternatives. Provide alternatives. Let them have something else to do away from the screen. So when you don't want them to watch screen, what should they be doing? Don't worry about that. You're going to learn it from our next class. So thank you for joining. And your task for today is to observe your children and identify their screen triggers. Observe your children, identify their screen triggers, write it down, and find out from the things I've given how to manage them. Do you need to provide more activities for them to do? Do you need to turn down on the way you use the screen? So do this and please share with us on the support group. Thank you and see you next time.